So in this video we will implement the functionality for editing the article. So let's see it in action. So if you go to the article and edit, let's change the title of this article to Learning Clojure and ClojureScript, and if we save this article, it should update the article as well as the slug, and it should redirect us to the article details page. So yeah, let's get started. So the first step is to add the Href to edit article. So when we click on this article, it leads us to the article details page. So actually let's do that first. So first we need to add the new route. So we can say editor/edit/slug, and the name of the route will be edit article. And we also need to create a new page called edit article. So for that we can just copy the new article and paste it here. And for now we will just do like this, but later on we will refactor the editor. And we also need to add the parameters as well as the controllers, because we need to capture the slug. As well as the parameters. And yeah, when we enter the route, we need to call the fetch article, because we want to make sure that this functionality works when we refresh the page. So once that is done, we can now use the edit article and pass the slug. And now if you go to an article and click on edit, it should lead us to this edit article page, editor/edit/the slug, right? Now the next step is to so we are currently saving this article in the current article state, I believe. Let's just verify that's the one. So if you go to articles namespace, so on line number 8, current article state, so we need to import that. And let's see what's inside in this. So there you go, that's the article. So what we need to do is in the initial state, instead of passing the empty title, body, description, we are going to first convert the tag list into a set, because currently it is a vector. So if you pass a vector, it won't work. So currently this article doesn't have any tags, so let's create a new article with the tags so that we see it in action. So let's say programming ClojureScript and publish an article. Now if you go to this article and then invoke the tag list, so now we have two tags, programming and ClojureScript, and the initial state will be, we're going to associate the current article state with the updated tag list. And now our form should work. Awesome. And obviously the next step is to publish this article, to update it. So the endpoint is the update, so we're making a put request on the article and article/slug, and we are omitting the slug itself. So so the first step would be, so as you can see on line number 45, we are omitting the slug. So we might need to change the initial state to remove the slug from here. And let's also implement the article function, the update article, and it should be a put request. And the handler can be create success, because we are redirecting the user. Also, let's update the function in the edit article. So instead of create, we need to call the update article. So we can directly call the update article like so. And now, so if you refresh, this is not working. Now why is this not working? This is because we need to wrap wrap everything by, if the current article state exists, then only we render this. So now if you refresh, this should work. So let's try to publish the article. So for some reason something is not working. Let's see the console or the network tab. So it says route not found, so we may have made a mistake in the update article. So let's go see. So yeah, we forgot to pass the slug, so we cannot remove the slug from the initial state. So let's delete that, and let's go back to the edit articles or the update articles function, and in the URI we need to pass the slug of the article. Also, we need to omit the slug when we are passing it as a param. So now if we update the article and try to save, it should redirect us to this article details page, as well as let's try to update it again. Let's try to change the body this time. So as you can see, it's working just fine. So the final step is to implement the stop function. So when we are leaving the editor, then we want to reset the cache, right? So we want to reset the current article state to nil, and we can do the same thing with the article details. So now to test it, so right now we have the article. Obviously now if we leave, this should be nil. Okay, let's refresh and let's try again. So it's nil. It should be there. Now if we leave, it should be nil. And as well as if we edit an article, we should have the article, and if we leave, it should be set to nil. So yeah, see you on the next episode.